Well, percenters, welcome back to 1424 basketball training, where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. For those that are new, welcome. I'm Coach Tommy. I'm a former psychologist, now a performance enhancement specialist and basketball coach. On this channel, I simplify life and basketball into 3 buckets: mind, body, and craft. In today's teaching tape, we got the Hornets versus the Pacers. So let's see what we can do to improve our minds today. First off, let me say thank you to everyone watching. Every one of you guys is helping me get towards my goal of opening a training facility where I can help more people out. If you find these videos valuable in any way, please like, share, subscribe, comment. That way I will know which way to improve the channel and, most importantly, improve myself. So let's get into it. Does anybody know why my Zoom all of a sudden says record every time now? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. You guys obviously help me a lot more. I'm not that techie.
He's gonna have to play well.
Logged in. I know the Hornets get blown out, so I'm only doing this because I want to see Lamelo. So let's see what can we learn. Does this game have playoff level intensity? Let's look for the off ball versus the on ball movement. Let's find players going to open spaces versus looking for open shots. Doug McDermott, Sabonis. Very underrated. I mean, a lot of times you guys think that you need to add more and more variety to your game, add more and more to your bag, when you really should be focusing on efficiency, or not efficiency, accuracy of your jumper, right? So left, right into a jumper. No dribbles needed for Doug McDermott. Miles Bridges, one of the, is that Miles Bridges? Yep. No, that's PJ Washington. There it is. All right, do you guys see that? There it is. So this is what the athletic gun looks like. Okay. That's the gun. That's the spiral. That's what you should be working on. Stop with the sumo squats. See it? Right? So internally rotated balls of the foot, ankle heel up here. Okay, hinged slightly forward. PJ Washington, and then the left right plant to jump. Again, I mean, how much is Dougie McDermott going to make, right? When the defender goes under the screen, this is a pin down. So here comes the pin down. If he goes under, right, you fade into open space. What is up with my thing today? Okay, so I would love it if Sabonis kind of went into the screen a little faster. No big deal right now. Okay, early in the game. Doug McDermott sets up the screen. You have to run your guy into this line. A lot of new players will just run here. Okay, run your guy, keep your line, force your guy to run into this screen. So a lot of times that means you have to push in first if they're a physical defender to get him to run into your screen. This is where that defender has to make the decision. This is where the magic happens. So as he runs, defender chooses to go under. He takes the long route. So Dougie, instead of curling around, okay, bends it back. This is called a flare. So he backs up, goes towards the open space to create more distance from when this guy has to come around to get to Doug McDermott. So you got to catch it with clean footwork, right? Catch, shoot, boom, left, right. So if you guys aren't clean with your catch and shoot technique, Rozier will block this. If you catch it or bobble it just a little bit, you will bobble it. Okay, so Doug McDermott is more of a catch and shoot shooter. So that if you're not so much Doug McDermott, but you do have the threat of a jumper, you can see now Rozier will be on the side super exposed. You can go one dribble in, you can step back, you can two dribble drive, pull up jumper here, right? All the permutations will happen. So if you go two dribble drive here, you're going to force Bismack to do something. Will he stay with Sabonis or come to you? If he stays with Sabonis, I mean, if he comes out to you, then you will have a wide open pass to Sabonis for a dunk. So understanding how all the pieces move, offense controls defense. I can play a whole game out in my head, just playing chess with all these players. Even here, immediately, he's not a good passer, but right here, as soon as you catch it, right, this is a behind the back pass to Lamelo Ball, and he would be wide open if he recognized that. If he's not that type of passer, he should have just 2-foot hop and then into a floater, right? So all the opportunities are there for you, but he immediately goes into a dribble, okay, and then into a spin, fake spin, and then comes back for a shot, pump fakes. Okay, this is someone who relies more on their athleticism than their brains. Okay, so this is a lot of footwork, a lot of skill involved still, but definitely the easier pass would have been right behind the back or immediate quick lob to Lamelo. Does Lamelo put his hand up? Yeah, Lamelo puts his hand up. So this is Lamelo thinking that Bridges is Lamelo. So this is very interesting. This is a lot of players make this mistake. I call it KYP. Know your personnel. Okay, know your personnel. So Lamelo thinks he's playing with 5 Lamelos. So if this were Lamelo catching the ball, he would instantly lob it to Bridges. So he thinks that Bridges has the same vision, the same perspective, the same passing ability and all that. So he thinks that he can get a lob. It doesn't happen like that, man. So this is why I say, personalities versus positions and roles versus players. Bridges is much more of a slasher and a dunker than a playmaker like Lamelo. So that's a beautiful example there. Dougie, 0 dribbles. I guess I feel like I got to clarify, is one position or role better than the other? No, it's all about self-awareness. Know what you got, know what you don't got, know what your team got, right? Self-aware of your team awareness, self-awareness.
Early on, Charlotte just seems like they're about a step slow to the executions there. Early on.
Rozier, right? So you see his bending. So this is actually okay right now, even though that one's slightly externally rotated. This is one of the rare examples you'll get an exception, but he's going to go inward as soon as he pushes off. So this is like getting into the real nuts and bolts of there you go, the real nuts and bolts of spiraling and energy. But externally rotated here is okay as long as on the balls of the feet and that the leg moves in as he pushes. So as he moves in as he pushes, which you'll see, I mean, it's very hard to see it in normal speed. There you go. Okay, so hopefully you saw that. Right there. Okay, so that little brief moment makes it okay.
Right there, a step slow, not playing with great intensity, and maybe that bucket by Zeller to end that 17-4 Indiana run.
Holiday, all the Holiday brothers in the NBA. It's crazy genetics. I wish I had those genetics, don't you? Three brothers in the NBA. Same like Michael Thompson, the former Laker, and then Klay Thompson, and then I think he has a son named Michael Thompson or something like that. But he plays on the Dodgers, or used to play on the Dodgers. Those are insane, man. Again, Dougie McDermott, catch and shoot. He runs to the corner, gets the screen, right? Rozier decides to go the long way, so instead of coming high for the shot, right, he again fades to the corner. Right, the simpler it is, the more beautiful it is to me, because it's not like wasted, not a lot of wasted motion here. So he decides to go up and through instead of chase and follow him this way. So it's up to Doug to read Rozier. Oh. Nice pass, man. This is what sprinting out ahead will get you, right? If you guys get ahead of the defense, right? These guys are cruising, backpedaling back. Okay, you get behind. Now they lose awareness of him. He thinks he has Doug McDermott now. Okay, so that's why you guys got to get out and run. I tell my guys to run to push the defense all the way back. So lazy defense will backpedal back. Once he clears his peripheral vision, this guy's invisible. He forgot that he's here. And so they're all worried about the ball now. Right, fast break, stop the ball, stop the ball. Well, you forgot about this guy back here because now you're worried about Doug. Right, boom, lose the side of him. Now he realizes there's a pass, realizes somebody's back there. Too late, bro.
How big is McConnell been for this Indiana team, especially down the stretch? All the injuries that they've had. McDermott driving kick out to for the Pacers. Here comes the bonus, puts it on the deck.
Right, where in this game have you guys seen in and out, double cross, hezzy? Where in these highlights? Right, simple. Get rid of it. Jab to the corner. I always say working angles and spirals. Right, so he comes across the lane, 2 dribbles. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 3 dribbles. Right, drive and kick. Draw the big man over. Simple. Right. Corner drift. Baseline lift. Perimeter shift. Move with the ball. Right. So if they're moving, flow with the ball. So they're all coming this way. So then you go this way. Okay. So corner drift. Full work, boom, catch, left, right. It's not fancy. I mean, if this was ESPN, it wouldn't make the normal highlights. I mean, if you're watching me, you're probably watching ESPN and all House of Highlights and Bleacher Report, all that stuff. But here's where, if you really want to be successful in basketball at the college level, high school level, pro level, you're going to play a lot different. It's still basketball, but it's not pickup basketball. If you want pickup basketball, go watch. I'll do more individual teaching tapes, and then that's where you'll learn the one-on-one moves and the one-on-one skills. Because in pickup, a lot of people don't pass. So, I mean, you're going to get more glory learning how to play like Iverson, Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving in a pickup game. So, but if you're looking for organized ball, look at this. Look at this, right? Flowing, right? So he realizes that the spacing is bad. Dougie's getting in trouble. Can Dougie come around and reverse dunk this? Probably not, especially with this type of pressure. Quickly backs out to create space, right? Lamelo Ball caught watching the ball. Go to the open space. Go to the open space. So this is all unscripted. This is all learning how to move, okay? He realizes that a baseline pass can come. So great job by Devontae Graham to get his hand out to block the passing lane. And then somebody who's not stationary, okay, who's not just standing here waiting for a 3, right? Because LaMelo Ball will steal that pass if it comes as a 3. But if he runs in front into the gap, into the space, oops, LaMelo got exposed, right? You fall asleep for 1 second. If you let the driver get below, okay, so now everybody's focused on him, right? They're all looking at him. The only one in good defensive position is Devontae Graham, because he's it's called like pistols, or you have 2 guns. You're pointing at the ball and pointing at the guy, so you should be able to see your guy and the ball. So there he goes. LaMelo he only sees the ball. He doesn't see his guy anymore. See, this is pistols here. Right, he got a little gun in hand and got his gun in the hand, so he can technically see both guys here. LaMelo exposed. Exposed. TJ McConnell. This guy's a winner. This dude is a winner. He was on the Sixers, so TJ knows how to lead, dude. He knows how to win. He does these little things, I guess, just annoying, right? First one, he's on the floor first, right? Just by going for it, right? Makes Devontae Graham go for it. If he's going for it, the buddy wants to go for it. I love this, man. Get on the floor first. Boom, boom. They're both on the floor. They both get to the ball before Graham. He makes that. Oh, way to expose me, Graham. I mean, you get away with that, but that's why you're down 16. But he can get buckets one-on-one. He's just too small for the NBA. Oh my God, and they screw this up. Young team, man. Young team, inexperienced team, letting 2 seconds, milliseconds matter. Milliseconds matter. All these little plays matter. They get amplified, especially in a one and done type of scenario. Little guys, right? Aggressive from here. If you caught it from here, right? This is a 2-dribble pull up, 2 dribbles, 4-step, controlled lean. Right here. 1, 2. Controlled lean, closed off, body is closed off, right? He's small. PJ Washington is taller, going up, right? But he has his momentum going that way. So he controlled lean, fades back this way. So if you're little and your coaches are telling you go straight up and down, guess what? You go straight up and down and get smacked that shit back in your face. Okay. If your coach hasn't realized this, that's not the best coach, especially if you're getting a little bit older, high school, 9th grade, 10th grade. You better start learning this stuff because the game is moving very, very, very fast. This is why I say off-ball movement matters more than on-ball movement, because you have to learn how to 2-dribble drive and then control your plant, control your jump, balance in the air. That's dynamic balance. It's not floor balance. It's not super stable on the floor. The game is dynamic, so you have to dynamically be balanced at all times.
Charlotte finally gets some interior defense. What a play by McDaniels. Pacers keep it alive. Holiday the driving kick.
Oh, both Holiday brothers on this team. That's cool too. You got to play with your brother. I got a brother. I can't play with him. I mean, he's my older brother. I used to. The reason I guess I'm so good at passing because he was the shooter. All he wanted to do was dance and score, and the only way I could play with the older kids was to pass it to them. So I got really, really good at passing. I mean, I don't know why you did this between the legs crossover. Could have just went into that gap and passed it, but quick little drop cross. Okay, open up bridges, right? You get to the gap here, and then you have to hook pass, which is just a little bit tougher, but good hook pass there. Boom, right on time, right on target.
Keep it alive. Holiday the driving kick. It is surprising, partner, and a lot of it is also inexperience.
They're down 20.
Because it is a different.
No, Lamelo. Go check out the 6 steps to fly. This is not in them, right? No acceleration into the jump, right? He has very, very little drop down the drive, right? He doesn't push very hard. And I told you, Lamelo is not as good an athlete as you guys think he is in terms of vertical. Lonzo Ball is a much, much better athlete. Even Jello is probably a much better athlete than Lamelo. Yee. Right, so get those extra inches. Go watch that whole playlist, the one leg jump transformation. That was pretty sad. Beautiful Terry Rozier here. I mean, this is from a lot of playing. This is a lot of craft work. This is a lot of experience. Pause, right? And he throws that ball out. No one teaches you to dribble like this. This is like a dribble release. He throws it into the gap. Okay. A lot of coaches saying pound, a lot of very stiff, rigid rules, dribble low, head up. right? You don't learn this stuff if you have a super rigid coach, right? In order to split this without traveling, you throw that ball and go get it. Okay. Or, you know, coach might, a more rigid coach might say double tap this ball or jolt dribble this ball and get low. Right. Multiple ways to get to the same spot. Sidney Dean. If y'all remember Sidney Dean, that's Terry Rozier. Give me a stopwatch or a drop an emoji if you know who Sidney Dean is, man. High pickup, Euro, left hand, left foot finish. I thought I wasn't going to be talking a lot in this video, but there's a lot of stuff for you guys to see here. Push, right, left, high pickup, left hand, bring the ball to the other side. Lamelo basically giving up, right? Just completely vertical. It doesn't matter because the rim ain't over here, right? Finish, right? Boom, left hand, beautiful side hand finish. Oh, come on, TJ. You know, I like TJ, but know your personnel. Did you think he probably thought that was Sabonis? Big dude wasn't ready for this. He's just running there for a rebound. He's a robot. He's been told just to run rim run. TJ probably thought that was Sabonis. This dude's like, oh, what is this ball? Why'd you give me this ball? And then not only does he screw it up like, what's this ball? He doesn't immediately, he mopes for a split second. TJ's back in and he knows he screwed it up. He's trying to pressure. But he doesn't take off. This immediately getting tall, you should take off. Look at Cody Zeller. Milliseconds matter later, right? Cody Zeller's gone. Right, so this type of effort, Cody Zeller pumps the brakes and he's gone. This has been coached into him, right? When there's a transition, you gotta go, right? So the gun in real time when a player doesn't have the ball versus a mopey dude. I understand it's just a gigantic leak out, but this is what coaches are staring at all the time. I also call it the first four. So right here, boom, the first four steps, right? What are your first four steps? Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gone. This dude, right? Look at this space that's created, right? How can you make up this space? So just that little millisecond of moping, milliseconds matter. Damn, I'm annoying today. If you're a player, I sound pretty annoying, especially if you're one of my players. You heard me say this a lot. Yeesh. Sidney Dean.
That's the one thing they have done, Charlotte, defensively, is contain Sabonis, and that's a welcome sight there, Malik Monk.
Get that shit out of here, Sabonis. Ooh, that's why I wanted to see Hornets in the playoffs, just because they're exciting. Get up, bro. You got smacked. Oh, good fake, Malik Monk. So remember 3 changes: change of speed, level, direction. Boom, change of level, change of speed, change of direction, right? He's working on an arc. Give this boy a little glance and shift this dude with your eyes. Change your mind. Boop. Left, right, Euro, up in the air. Got him, coach. Got him. That's pretty.
That was a beautiful play there by Monk. Showed great patience, waited for the defender to commit, and delivered a beauty herself.
Okay, so we got the same type of very first play of the game. Pin down for Dougie McDermott. Okay, so here comes the same exact setup, different defender. This time it's Malik Monk. Okay, does Malik Monk go over, right? Does Doug McDermott actually keep the line? Right, he doesn't do a great job of keeping the line. Okay, I wish Doug would bend it in a little bit more to force Malik Monk under. Okay, so does he? No. Okay, so Malik Monk pumps the brakes. Okay, and then he's right here in guarding position. So what does Doug McDermott do? Instead of catch and shoot, right? He, for a split second, pauses and looks like he's going to rip it and go back this way. Okay, so that freezes Monk for just a split second, who's a much better athlete than Doug. right? So he rips this way or glances this way, shifts his body weight this way. Okay, and then goes this way. A lot of players will just catch it and realize that he's on the hip, and they'll just try to out race the guy. And if you're trying to out race somebody who's more athletic than you, they will cut you off. So great job by Dougie. These are the tiny little things. And then here, even Malik Monk still with all that still gets in great position. And then create contact to create separation. Right here gets lower, gets this arm out in front right there. So it gives Doug just enough, who's taller and stronger, to stretch. All these little things have to be taught if you want to be elite. So here, right, the quick glance to the corner. Get around, bump him first. Doesn't look fancy, but a lot of little micro skills in there.
A lot of guys that haven't played in postseason basketball, and it's a different game. They just have not made the adjustment, and the Pacers are making a play. The bonus got a hand on it, comes up with defense.
Fucking Sabonis, this fool's a robot. So when you're falling all over the place, right there, he's on the floor there. All right, it tells me you don't know how to move very well. You're stiff. Right, so in order to protect yourself, you gotta fall. So here again, it gets tripped up. Like, why can't you just bounce off of that? Reminds me of like lower level basketball where a kid gets bumped and they just fall to the floor. So Doug is probably having a good game. Looks like a double stagger, right? Double pin down for Doug. Right, off ball movement, boom, boom, right? Uh-oh. Confused. Are we switching? Are we staying? Or are we, what are we doing? He's been burning our ass. Oh, we actually collide into each other. That's a shacked and a fool right there.
But so far they have been dominant.
Shacked and a fool. They shacked and a fool.
There's no way I could believe that.
Simple little pick and roll. All right. Fake dribble handoff. One guy goes through. Then you set up the next dribble handoff. Right. 1, 2 dribbles, attacking off of the curve aggressively. You can go right into a pull up here if you want it. Right. You can go one more dribble or floater. Right. 2 dribble into a jumper. 2 dribble into a floater. That window is right there for you guys to see. Boom, drop it in there. Lead him. They up, what, 30?
If you're Charlotte right now, over this next 3-minute stretch, you just got to get a rhythm on.
Right hand, right finish. Very tough side hand finish. Sidney Dean.
You do get Brogdon back, and boy, the Pacers have come out here and just been electric on both ends.
Sidney Dean.
In command with a 25-point lead. Here's the bonus. Backs down against Washington, a little lead.
Yeah, what are you falling for, dude? I think I'm a Sabonis hater. Are you guys Pacers fans?
They were terrific at crunch time.
Like, this dude is stiff, but he can score. I mean, he's also very strong.
Sabonis, strong move there for the finish. But that was the other thing that was impressive. They had done such a good job.
It's very, very good, different playoff time when you got time to actually scout and plan and take away, you know, their best stuff. Sabonis bringing the ball up again. Brissett, who is this guy? Bank shot. Oh. Pure aggression. Pure aggression, Sabonis. Good footwork, taking too goddamn long. Okay, so when somebody, look at this is what I mean, dude. TJ McConnell, I like him. Yo, hurry the fuck up. Get up, bro. I got you. Right, come on, I'll help you. Right. I'm a TJ McConnell fan. Hardly ever watch him, but those little things coaches love, man. Okay, so Doug McDermott is having a good game. They're gonna trap this dude, not let this dude shoot anymore. This is JJ Redick, Klay Thompson. This is could be Michael Porter Jr. Bertans, all these really good catch and shoot guys. Kyle Korver, is he still playing? Right, one dribble aggression, right? Dribble off the pass, off the dribble, one-handed pickup. But if you're trying to get serious, organized ball, go work on your hezzies, man. Go work on all your good 1,000 hezzies. You're wasting your goddamn time.
But they're going to have to string some stops together here this last 3 minutes. Sabonis starting to get comfortable in 12 minutes off the bench.
Look at how quick, I mean, this is so simple. Look how quick this decision is by TJ McConnell. I talk about the 2.5 drill, 2 dribbles or less, 0.5 seconds or less to make a decision, right? It's a bonus, right? He's like, let me give it to this point guard, right? He catches it. He realizes who's guarding this dude, right? So this is a super simple play. This is just bad communication, bad defense by the Hornets. Shit, I don't want this. He's wide open, right? Super simple. Super simple.
They've done a great job of making Charlotte pay for the mistakes.
Difference between a pin down with right? Difference between the personnel here. So Sabonis, same type of handoff, but this is Justin Holiday. It's not Doug McDermott. So then he switches and they switch there. So instead of both going, okay, they just switch it. So now you got a guard on a big. Oh, that's not Bridges. That's a PJ Washington. And then you get a nice one-on-one move here. Okay, a little rocker. I hate when players do this, especially Austin Rivers, like every single time. Okay, don't do it every single time. And then you go boom. So you get the little shimmy, the little rocker, right? 1-2 dribble drag. Great footwork. Touch step back. All right, so if you can do this move very well, coming off a screen, right? So this is sprinting up, right? Stopping, rocker, 1 dribble, 2 dribble drag, touch step back behind the leg drag into a 3. I mean, if you could do it this clean with good mechanics, you will kill in pickup. You will kill in pickup. You will. Shout out to my boy Hezzy God. Actually, now that I remember it, I used to play ball with this guy all the time, and then the pandemic happened, and now he's just running around LA just killing everybody. And he's talking shit. He runs his mouth so much, but if you want to see him do this a million times in a game, watch him go bust everybody's ankles on Instagram and stuff. But me and Hezzy God used to, just practice all the time together, work on our stuff together. Always ask him questions. He'd ask me questions. Shooting at a 59% clip. 3-pointer by Bridges. It's an incredible stat. He didn't have it going offensively. Oh my God! Again, what these guys already gave up, right? They already gave up. Coming through, TJ McConnell. Nobody's giving up. I mean, 3 seconds. I'm down by 30. Come across behind. Malik Monk has no idea. God damn it! Catch.
Indy's still going to have to win another game to be able to advance to the postseason. So, as great as they
let's go Pacers.
Bring another great effort. Beautiful little pass by McConnell. All the issues that they've had.
Garbage points for Lamelo here. 2 3-pointers in garbage time. This is all extended garbage time. I hope he's getting experience here. TJ. One more pass. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have some fun, Pacers. Who is this guy? Number 12. Any Pacers fans out here? Is he a real player or is he just having a good game? Who is this guy? I see him getting dunks, hitting some threes, talking some smack.
matchups over the next couple of days. Let's look at the red won't go. It is
Bataze. He looks like a
definitely had a much
Zaza Pachulia. Little guys. If you're Asian, if you're trying to play with much better athletes, if you're just average to mediocre athlete, you better learn this. Change of speed, right? Boom. Create contact first, right? Then separate. No slowing down. Extend away. Very, very tough angle. You better throw that thing high off the glass and learn how to soften that thing. Difficulty on that shot, I give it a 9. That is a very difficult shot.
Because they're not going to allow him to play any part of this game.
All right, this is one good play by the Hornets here. Guy goes to the corner. Guy comes up, right? So you're switching his spaces. Inbound to him, dribble handoff or fake handoff to Lamelo. Doesn't happen to Lamelo, so fake it to Lamelo. Come this way, right? It looks like another dribble handoff coming. Fake that dribble handoff, and then PJ Washington gets his man on his hip, right? He gets his man cutting off the left-handed layup. Boom, reverse pivot, right? Reverse spin into a nice little finish there. Okay, boom, fake. There you go. Okay, here comes another little handoff, right? Keep your dribble alive on your handoffs, right? So pause. No handoff there, so attack it. Get your guy taking away the left-handed drive, spin back, right? Aggressive spin back, pump fake, expose him, step through.
It's about the only thing that hasn't gone right for Indiana. And you know what? Based on how things have been going, you would expect Washington to have a great chance to get this win on the road.
Get rid of that thing. What are you doing? Cassius Stanley, he's trying to get buckets. I mean, in a normal game, I guess he's trying to score here. I'm picking on Cassius Stanley, who's getting in some junk minutes. Right, I know he can jump and dunk and all that stuff. Right? You're backing out. You could already have, if you're backing out retreat dribble like this, you could have thrown this earlier, right? Spin back and then fire this thing over here. This guy's going to close, and then you can, you know, swing into the corner. But no, I mean, you're going to do this, and then now he's behind you, and then you're going to attack. You're going to get through the lane. That's just nitpicking. Ooh, a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff in this one for you guys to learn. What did you guys learn? What did I learn? I learned that the Pacers, they have, you know, some pieces. I don't know who number 12 is, but Sabonis is a solid robot. He can play. He can bang a little bit. They got the 2 Holiday brothers, and they got TJ McConnell. They got Brogdon. Not Brogdon. What's his name? Dougie McDermott. Right, they got Dougie McDermott. And I learned that the Hornets, they're just not ready for it. They're too young. A lot of tiny little mistakes. So a lot of that stuff can be cleaned up with mentality, but mentality is one of those slow grind things that you got to change, and it comes through culture of some crazy coach yelling milliseconds matter and then nitpicking the crap out of little things that, you know, young players don't realize that it's important. So veterans will understand, more savvy players will understand, winners will understand. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think. Until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace.